Just she must then go. Yes.
You want to be a nurse? He doesn't want to be eaten up by ants.
So this is the world. You just see how big it is. This world, you go here, there, Divya, other places. How big it is? It's big, right?
Yep.
But you don't know this world is within you. This world is within you. And there is also another world. That world, it is called gross world. There is subtle world. So you got energy. You have energy, but now you don't know. This atom bomb, hydrogen bomb, you are very powerful. But you have got so much energy. But when you have the consciousness, then you experience. Then there is mental world. Did you go to Meyer? India?
What?
Did you go to India?
Yes, I did go to India. I went to India.
You went to India?
Yeah.
Did you see that Must Muhammad?
Muhammad. Yes, I did.
You saw. How does he look?
Well, I'm trying to remember. That was 4 years ago.
Looks like mad.
What?
Looks like mad. How
Like
he
mad?
looks? Huh?
I don't think he looks like he's mad.
No, but how he look? He walks like this. Did you see?
Well, I just saw him. I saw him sitting down. He didn't look like he was now.
No, but what do you find? How did you find?
How did you think he looked?
Whether how?
He looked like, as far as I can remember, pretty good.
He did not say, get out, mad. He did not say,
No.
no? Good.
And Daddy had brought him a cup of water.
Now just see, he is there. But he knows what you are thinking here. He also knows what others are thinking here. He is there. But he knows. So one day you will also come to know the whole world. What one is thinking there, what another one is thinking in Australia. You will know. He's so advanced. And it looks like he just sits there like this. And she does not talk. If he talks, he says anything. Very advanced.
Remember when he was sulking, you went to see him and he was just like a naughty child pretending to sleep?
And who went to India?
United States of America?
Do you want to go to India?
Who wants to?
Julian,
Val asked you if you wanted to go to India.
Do you want to go to India?
I don't know.
He says he doesn't know yet.
No?
He said he didn't know.
But why? Ask mommy.
We'll go sometime. When he's not old enough yet.
He's
5.5.
when you become 7 years old, then she will take you. Who is 7 years? Are you 7 years?
They're all older than, except for Noah and Julian, all of them are 7 and older. These two are 5.
You know that you went to Hyderabad, India. You don't know.
No, I
You are so smart.
You know, I thought I'd start this off with a George Harrison tune. Of course, we all know about the Beatles. We were all raised by the Beatles, musically and in many other ways. A remarkable confluence of musicians forming this group. But a lot of people may not be aware of the wonderful contribution that George Harrison made to Western spiritual music. Now, I'm not here to promote George Harrison, but if you ever get a chance to listen to some of the stuff after the Beatles, and maybe this one song will give you some idea of the kind of music that he was writing. This is called Life Itself.
Send the rain and bring the sun. You stand alone and speak the truth. You are the breath of life itself. Oh yes, you are. You are the one. You're in my dream. I'll hold you there in high esteem. I need you more each step I take. You are the love in life itself, oh yes you are. You are the love in life itself, oh yes you are. You are the one. You are the one that I die for, and you're all that is real. You are the essence of that which we taste, touch, and feel. You are the one, no matter what. You are the real love that I've got. You are my friend. And when life's through, you are the light in death itself, oh yes you are. You are the light in death itself, oh yes you are. You are the one. Christ, Krishna, Buddha, Jehovah, our Lord. You are Govindam Bismillah, Creator of all. You are the one, you are my love. You send the rain and bring the sun. You stand alone and speak the truth. You are the breath of life itself, oh yes you are. You are the breath of life itself, oh yes you are. You are the one, no matter what. You are the real love that I've got. You are my itself, oh yes you are. You are the light in death itself, oh yes you are. You are the one. They call you Christ, Allah, Krishna, Avatar. You are Prabhu, Isa, oh Parvati God. You are the one, you're in my dream. I hold you there in high esteem. I need you more each step I take. You are the love in life itself, oh yes you are. Love in life itself, oh yes you are. You are the one.
Okay, the last verse was not by George.
Okay, thank you. I was going to say George, you should have done
But everything else was.
Papa's birthday.
That's right, he was born on Papa's birthday.
Wow.
Little Hafez here for you. This is from a Dan Ladinsky translation. This is very interesting. This is called The Journey into Nothing.
Turn the sacred wax in my heart to liquid golden pearls before my eyes. souls like a galley slave. For Hafiz has become forever chained to loving every man. For Hafiz has become blessedly chained to forever loving God. I made the journey to nothing. I lit the lamp that needs no oil. I've cried great streams of emerald crystal on my scarred knees begging love. My scarred knees begging love. Scarred knees begging love.
Oh, well, before I forget, I have to do this also. And I'm going to dedicate this to Zenobia and Marijuana by request. This is called The Marriage Song. I was watching them, they were like two young lovers. You know, those mystery boys, I don't know what it is. It's a mystery to me. Excuse me, we have a technical. That was good, because I don't remember the song that well. Is that picking up?
Yeah.
It should be a little higher, and then a little higher, and then direct it down a little bit. My mic tech's here now. I flew him in.
Husband and wife, to live for a master as husband and wife.
In that same vein, in that same melody, we'll do you a nice, since I'm now from the North Carolina mountains, I'm going to do you a little kind of a North Carolina tune with one of those subtle, sneaking, mystical changes of lyric that I have been trained to do as a Baba subversive.
Yeah.
What wondrous love is this, oh my soul, oh my soul. What wondrous love is this, oh my soul. What wondrous love is this that caused the Lord of divine bliss to send his perfect peace to my soul, to my soul, to send his perfect kiss to my soul. Sinking down, sinking down, sinking down. When I was sinking down, when I was sinking down beneath illusion's sea to drown, Christ laid aside his golden crown for my soul. For my soul, Christ laid aside his crown. For my soul. I will sing to God and to the Lamb. I will sing to God and to the Lamb, who is the great I am. While millions they join the theme, I will sing. I will sing, millions will join the theme as I sing on. Death I'm free, I'll sing on, I'll sing on. And when from death I'm free, I'll sing on. And when from death I'm free, I will sing and joyful be. And throughout eternity, I'll sing on, throughout eternity. I'll sing on. What wondrous love is this, oh my soul.
Yeah.
How about a little Irish music? Any Irish people? All right. Funny, you don't look Irish.
Ryan, what do you want?
That's right. Ryan, Eddie Ryan. She also has some land she wants to sell me.
When first I left my father's home, I was no more than a baby. My eyes amazed by all I saw, so innocent and carefree. No mind had I for going home, no wish for my returning. I long to taste the worldly fruit. This was my true yearning. I entered many houses there and courted many ladies. Often I felt heaven-bound while waking up in haze. Sweeter the fine scenery, the darker turned my vision. To the darkest dungeons I did dwell, and curse my sad position. When I had reached their point most low, and longed to end this breathing, I thought again of my father's home and the madness of my leaving. Oh, Father, Father, take me back. I cannot stand this pain. I long to melt within your arms and forever there remain. It was so hard to take on the form, recall Avatar. His silence wasn't easy, but it was his choice. He would have rather been singing with his lovely voice. His stride was so lovely, his brown hair so flowing. He is so all-knowing, yet he was bound. His nights were so lonely, yet he slept only that we might awaken to his pure love. Now we walk where his feet walk, yet we can't feel that ground. He had such compassion in all things he felt bound. And if we have his blessing, then we can love too. But without his grace, what can we do? His stride was so lovely, his brown hair so flowing, his soul knowing, yet he was bound. His nights were so lonely, yet he slept only, that we might awaken to his pure love. Now his loveliness lingers for thousands of years. He spoke with his fingers what he wants us to hear. And his mercy is so pure that if we only try, then we can love him more, and still yet more, still yet more, and still yet more, for the rest of our lives. His stride was so lovely, his brown hair so flowing, he is so knowing, yet he is bound. His nights were so lonely, yet he slept only, that we might awaken to his pure love. To his pure love, to his pure love, to his pure love.
For those of you not familiar with that song, that's the great a bit of recovery time. Always do Bob Brown towards the end, you know. Because all my other stuff was really bad. Okay, was there anything on it? This is a Malcolm Schloss tune. Can you get, will it help? This is from Ways to Attain the Supreme Reality. I like to tell people to make sure you're well aware of the fact that Mayor Baba himself commissioned that book. I mean, it was not something that Baba asked Malcolm to do. And some of it is a compilation of previous work that he wrote in the 30s and the 40s in Processions of Joy, and there were some other books of poetry. Mayor Baba called Malcolm Schloss his Hafez of the West. That is the highest praise you can give to a poet. This is called Treasure of the Peace.
Treasure the peace that comes to your heart when which is free from attachment, free from longing, free from swaying from like to dislike, from swinging from love to hatred. Treasure the peace that shines in your heart, which is free from the thirst that comes from the clinging to form, free from the anger that comes from thwarted desire. Treasure the peace that dwells in your heart, which is free from the fear and the greed, which arise from the sense of the self as a body, from the thought of beginning and the thought of ending, from the limits of time, from the measure of space. Treasure the peace that abides in your heart, which is free from the pride of possessions, the pride of knowledge, and the pride of power. Treasure the peace enthroned in your heart, which knows the truth about the self, in the heart which sees the Supreme Spirit pervading the whole of life, in the heart of one with the source of power, the source of knowledge, the source of bliss. Treasure the peace that glows in your heart, which is wrapped in communion. Treasure the peace that illumines your heart, which has found itself and sings la la la, Baba, Baba.
I can't remember the gentleman's name, but there's this one fellow, I don't know if he's still alive actually, I think he might have passed on. But when I used to go to India, an Indian fellow would come up to me at the tube, and he said, "You must play that stone, better, better." I said, "What?" "Better, your love is better." I said, "Oh yeah, okay, so I'm going to do that for you." And then whatever his name was, you all know who he is, but I can't remember his name. "Your love is fatal." Okay? He says, "That is the story of my life. Baba's love is fatal." I think I wrote this at a particularly dark time. Last week.
I remember the first time that we met. How could I know you were casting your net? I was somewhat confused, embarrassed, upset when you touched me, smoothly pulled my heart out of death. That proved fatal, fatal, your love was fatal. I remember the first time your words were spoken. They rushed to my heart, it's so easily broken. You said that you loved me, I thought you were joking. How could I know that this game you were provoking would prove fatal, fatal, your love is fatal. Well, it starts out so simple, a smile and a glance, a few rounds of wine, a song and some dance. When you have us by the seat of our pants, the ground opens up, it's no mere happenstance. It's fatal, fatal, Barbara, your love is fatal. I remember the first time I found your love. A voice spoke inside me that love was speak of. With tears in my eyes, I heard the angels above. But how could I know that when push came to shove, it'd be fatal, fatal, your love is fatal. So here I am now, complaining again. I wouldn't change anything since that day we met. There's only one thing I've come to regret. That's all these times I struggled to get out of your net. That proves fatal, very fatal, your love's fatal. Well, it starts out so simple, a smile, a glance, a few rounds of wine, some song and some dance. And then when you have us by the seats of our pants, the ground opens up, hey, that's no mere happenstance. That was fatal, fatal, that was fatal, fatal, that was fatal, fatal, that was fatal. You know, I always tell these Bible lovers, you're so like rock and roll oriented. A series of love songs and everything.
Oh, come on. Yeah. We're so blissed out, we can't, you know.
You can't go into this.
On the floor.
I'll do another Hafez for you, okay? If you can take it, I can give it. This is from a really, who I consider a great translator of Hafez. His name is Arthur Arbery. This is called All My Pleasure. All my pleasure is to sip wine from my beloved's lip. I have gained the utmost bliss. God alone be praised for this. Fate, my old and stubborn foe, never let my darling go. Give my mouth the golden wine, and her lips incarnadine. Clerics, bigoted for God, elders who have lost the road, these have made a tale of us, drunken sots and bebulous. Let the ascetic's life be dim. I will nothing have of him. And if the monk pious be, God forgive his piety. Darling, what have I to say of my grief when you're away, save with tears and scalding eyes and 100 burning sighs. Clerics bigoted for God, elders who have lost the road, these have made a tale of us,
drunken sots and bibulous. Let no infidel behold all the bitterness untold. Cyprus knows to see your grace, and the jealous moon to view your face. Is yearning for your kiss that has wrought in Hafez this, that no more he has in care for nightly lectures and morning prayer. Clerics bigoted for God, elders who have lost the road. These have made a tale of us, drunken sots and bibulous.
It's interesting because Arthur Arbery's teacher is one of the great Rumi translators, Nicholson. How's our time? You doing okay?
Well, how long do you take to pack up your things?
What time is it?
It's 11 o'clock.
Okay, I'm going to finish then. I'd like to do, somebody had asked me to do the Parvartigar prayer again.
All right, thank you.
Look, I was going to do some group stuff, you know, but next time I see you, we'll do group work. But feel free to sing along with this. Peter Townsend, who wrote this, had a chorus of Meyer in the background. If you want to sing Meyer's name, just don't sing too loudly, okay? You can sing loud.
Okay.
Let me say, before I do this, because I don't want to talk afterwards, I want to thank everybody who brought me here. Appreciate that, all the love and all the nice accommodations. To the Euchers for being the Euchers.
Yes. Amen.
I promised myself I actually wasn't going to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway because I never learned how to control my mouth. You guys have a treasure house here of not only love, but you have a treasure house of talent. And for those of you who were bleary-eyed like me and stayed to the bitter end last night, it was not a bitter end, it was a sweet end. That amateur hour, if you want to call it, wasn't an amateur hour at all, it was a lover's hour, a lover's couple hours. You need to take advantage of that great talent and that beautiful hearts and all the voices who sing for Baba. That's all great music, whether they're in key or off key or side key or whatever key. Some of the keys last night. Fat Jack Leonard used to say, "Sounded like a key to L and me. Sounds like L and me." Anyway, sounds like L. It was great last night. It was just outrageously good, and you don't need people like me. You can do it all yourselves. Really.
No, we can't.
Oh, Parvartigar, the preserver and protector of all. Without beginning are you, Lord, without end. None do beyond compare, none can measure you. Without color, expression, or form, nor attributes to lend. unlimited, none can plumb your depth. Imperishable beyond conception by our mind. None can divide you, oh God, you are eternal. None can see you, but with eyes divine. You always were, you always are, and always will be. You are everywhere, in everything and beyond. In the firmament above and in the deep. On all the seven plains and farther on. In all that's hidden to our eyes, in all we see. Beyond the Trinity of worlds and all, you cannot be perceived, on none shall you depend. Oh, our body, God, preserve, protect your soul. Without beginning are you, Lord, without end. You always were, always are, and always will be. You are the Creator, the Lord of lords, the knower of all minds and hearts. Omnipotent, omnipresent over all you tower. You are knowledge, infinite bliss, infinite power. You're the ocean of knowledge, knowing all. Infinitely knowing, we can but tell. The knower of the past, the present, the future. Crowning even this, your knowledge itself. Oh, merciful, benevolence eternal. For the Trinity of knowledge, truth, and bliss. You are the source of truth, the one with infinite attributes. You are the ocean of love we sorely miss. Always were, you always are, and always will be. You are the ancient one, the highest of the high. You are Babu and Parliament Beyond God, beyond God. Meher Baba ki jai. Avatar Meher Baba ki jai. Avatar Meher Baba ki jai.
They've trapped me here.
You're not to leave. Yes, thank
It's okay. I'm going to want to work until you see what I have to do. Check.
take one now and don't forget.
No, I won't.
Where is Mama? Now or never.
Back there.
can't be a nice guy.
That would be shocking.
Nice guys finish last.
So wonderful. Come up and visit.
Names, please. Names.
So, okay, you're all ready now?
Names.
Regan and Danielle. The divine Magies. They want to say Maggies. Is it Magi or Maga? See? We're going to help them. They want to be called the divine Maggies, like Maggie's Farm. So if they want to use M-A-G-I, should they be saying Magi? They are the spiritual magicians who found the infant Jesus. They found the infant Jesus.
Some of you heard this last night, but I wanted to hear it again. So thank you. Our first real authentic Tabla song. Just finished yesterday.
Thank you. Whoops. Good, wasn't that wonderful? Anyway, please move forward in just a minute or two. Val will talk. It's a question and answer session. However, the first 5 slots have already been taken. Val will tell the story of the suicide. Why does Bob come in dreams? What do they mean? Someone asked about marriage, and why does Bob have so few followers? So if time permits, he'll invite other questions. Okay, without further ado.
That way you'll be sure you've got all of them.
Okay.
All right.
Is
Sorry about that. I was like thinking about
anybody
something else.
missing a lost Aqualite watch? Going once? Going